boy. Oh boy. What do we got? Ooh. Flint Ridge. It's Flint Ridge. We're looking at some Flint Ridge today, boys. This is just another point showcase, kind of showing some videos of, or getting on film some of the stuff that I made here. I post all my stuff over on r/flintnapping. I moderate over there on that subreddit. You don't need an account, you can view it, it's all public. So if you want to see some nice pictures of these with a couple filters to dazzle them up just a little bit, you can do that. Or if you're on the YouTube channel, you can watch this video and kind of see what they look like. Or you can do both, and that would make me extremely happy. But what do we got? I've been working on some Flint Ridge here recently, just kind of felt like using some of it up. A couple of these I got videos on, I believe the Scottsbluff, and this was a dovetail, but I did check. It looks a little wonky, just a little bit. It's not, it ain't quite there. It's close, but it's not quite there. But yeah, let's look at them. What are we gonna start with? I know y'all are here for the Clovis, because that thing is sick, and it's probably the coolest Clovis I've ever made. I got really lucky with the flute on this one. I got a really deep, wide one, and that crack right there, that is a crack that is all the way through. I thought it was over, because that flake was broken after I was taking my thing off, and I was like, oh, it's dead, it's toast. But nope, look how nice and deep that went. It's not the greatest profile, but it's good enough. I didn't dare flute the other side, and I kind of had a little bit of a mess up there, but after the nice flute, I was kind of just like, you know what? I could not care less if it's single fluted, because that is beautiful. And of course, you know, we're gonna soon get some measurements out on this. You can kind of see how big it is. Let's see here. We got, if we're going to the wing, 3 1/8 inch long, 1 1/4 inch wide. Not bad, not bad. Let's get the flashlight going. It does have some clarity, some really good clarity. You can see those little crystal pockets. Actually, here, let me adjust a little bit here. Sometimes you don't get really good like color of it because it oversaturates it to heck. Also, there we go. Oh, this is so, yeah, you know what, screw it. It's just not comfortable. But yeah. I like the vein of whatever the heck that is going through it. That's pretty neat. I like that. I like that a lot. But yeah. I was real happy with this Clovis. That was a good one. That was a very, very good one. Did a couple thinning flakes on the base just to try and make it somewhat haftable. Not that it's going to be used at all, but well, I suppose we should see how long that flute is too. What I do. It's probably about to there, so I'm going to say 1 3/4 inch. 1 3/4 inch long. Yeah. Sweet. Very nice. I like this one. I like this one a lot. I'm proud of this one. That's a keeper for sure. What's next? Let's look at the Scottsbluff. I have a video on this one. I left her a little thick, but my criteria when I leave a point thick is I want to have nice flaking on it, and I think I was able to do that with this one. Able to get good flakes all the way through. Got some nice thinning flakes coming up from the base. Oh yes, oh yes. There's one low spot right in there. I did one flake, and I don't remember which one, but I was able to sharpen up all these outside edges. And I tell you what, this thing is sharp. I left the little ears on it. It's quite nice. I do like this Scottsbluff. This is a good one. I don't think I had one out of Flint Ridge yet, so this will be a fine addition to the collection. She ended up being about 3 1/4 long. At its widest, we have about 1 1/4. So, nothing too crazy, but dang, am I happy with that flaking. I've learned that just if you leave them thick, and like honestly, true Scottsbluffs too, they were a little bit thick too. I kind of was able to manage a little bit of a triangular profile. This top got a little bit more rounded, whereas the bottom was a bit more triangular, up until I hit that one flake right in there. But I mean, if I found this on the ground, I would need a change of trousers. I would be in trouble. Oh yeah, let's see. Color-wise, not bad. It's got some of those little spots in there where it really shines through. That's super duper pretty. It's got a little bit of red near the tip with a lot of those little crystal veins. You can kind of see them there. It doesn't show up really good on video, but in person it's beautiful. You're gonna get a little bit of a color shift down there. It's like that seam. Yeah. Yeah. I like that one. I like that one a lot. That is another fine addition to the case. Very nice, very good. Yeah, watch the video on that one if you want to see me make it. Yeah, that's a good one. I'll let you get a couple more views in here. So I know y'all like looking them over. It also glows a little bit on that one ear, which I think is kind of cool. Get that little thing. Little booger. That's fine. A nice sharp edge. Yeah. She's a winner. She is a winner for sure. Let's go into the other one that I made a video of as well. Colby Jack cheese. That's what it reminded me of. It's got this really cool crystal pocket down there at the wing. I was going for a dovetail. It didn't quite get it. The sloping is just a bit weird. But it's okay. I mean, I'm not mad at it at all. I did have to get around some weirdness, and there was that crack in there that was also very scary. It was also very concave or convex, depending on which way you look at it. So this bottom flat section here, that was the original surface. But I was able to thin down into that, which was quite good. I was quite pleased, quite happy with how this turned out. I need to practice my notching. I'm struggling with that a lot. I just need to make a couple preforms and mess around with them, make some eccentrics. Yeah, some real nice fine pressure flaking around the tip there. Took off a nice good bit of a step fracture right there. I was happy with that. You can kind of see some remnants of it right there. Took pretty much all of it off, which I was like, nice. And I didn't want to mess with it anymore because that was a good victory. Yeah, got it pretty reasonably thin, I'd say. Measurement wise, we have 2 5/8 pretty much, I'd say. 2 5/8 inch long and 1 say just 1 5/8 inch wide. Shall we see if she's translucent? I guarantee you that crystal in the corner, that's going to show through very nicely. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's that cool dark spot in the center. I don't know what that is, but that wing right there, it's blown out the saturation because it can't handle it. Because low light video is hard. But yeah, it's got all kinds of real nice colors to it. I was very happy with that. See if we flip it over, is anything different happen? Not really. But yeah, the colors on this one, I mean, you can kind of see my finger moving in through there. Maybe not on camera, I can see it though. Yeah, very, very happy with this one. That was a good video. Check out the video if you want to see me make this one. I do pretty okay, and it's not too long either. I got really lucky. Sometimes I make those like 40-minute videos, and I know those get pretty good view retention, or views. But yeah, nice and sharp. Very nice and sharp. And then we got one more. I don't really know what to call this one. This one I messed up on a couple times. This big step right there. I kind of wish I wouldn't have done that, but you know, it is what it is. I was able to fix some of the stuff here because I set it down because I could tell I was just getting mad at it. So I was like, okay, set her down, do it later. Because I was messing up on the notches too. I stalled those out. Again, I just need to practice my notching. It's just one of the things on the list to do. But real nice colors on this one. I was running into some issues with those crystal pockets doing Cookie Monster bites, and you know how much I love those. I think there's actually one near the tip here. Yeah, that crystal seam right there. Yeah. Cookie Monster was having a heyday. I tell you what, he was crunching them cookies. but it turned out pretty darn okay in the end, I think. I'm happy with it. At least I'm happy that I was able to go back to it and fix some of those mistakes. 2 7/8 long. Oh, just a shade under 1.5 inches wide. But I'm just really glad I was able to get something out of it. It's a little bit thicker than I would have liked, but I was starting to run into some issues with dives that were my fault, and I was just like, just finish her off. Had a good flake right there, though. That was a good one. That cleaned up some stuff that was hanging out in the middle. I remember that one. That was a good one. Yeah, that was real nice. Really, really nice. Shall we see if she's got colors inside? I don't remember this one having very much to it, but those crystal pockets show through real cool. It's got like a little sugar cookie thing going on. I'm a fan of that. I'm also starving right now, so that's making me hungry. I wanted to record this before I went in. Got some really, really, really pretty colors to that thing. Really beautiful. Yeah. And I was happy with all of them, I should say. Let's get them all back out here for one more look-see. That Clovis, though, that's probably my favorite. You guys gotta let me know which one's your favorite out of the bunch. I do like hearing from you guys. I do like reading your comments. I should say, too, if you have a point that you want to see me try and do, I can give it a shot. I'll see what I can do. I have a good bit of material hanging out, so if it just so happens to work out, let me try to get a nice, let me see, I want to get a nice photo of these for the thumbnail. I think that's going to be okay. Should be, at least. Yeah. Let me know which one's your guys' favorite. Let me know if there's a point you want to see me do. And I appreciate you watching this little point showcase. I hope you enjoyed them all. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.